Beards, Books, and Bourbon is a spoiler-rich environment. If you haven't read or listened to this book, then you should probably go ahead and do that, because we're going to talk about it, and we're going to say all the stuff that you don't want us to say. So go back and read it, or listen to it on audiobook, and then come back and listen to us. Thanks so much, and enjoy the show.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Stephen.
Whoops. Welcome back to Beards, Books, and Bourbon, and we are here in an oopsisode where in 15 minutes or less,
Liar.
we are going to go back and talk about something we forgot from a previous episode, a full episode. And once again with us here this evening is Hillary Halverson, a.k.a. H.M. Lawson, author and extraordinary guest on Beards, Books, and Bourbon.
Indeed.
Thanks for being here with us for the oopsisode.
Thanks for inviting me back.
We are going back into this. We're going to try a new bourbon tonight, too, or try a different bourbon as well.
So
this one is the Millet.
This is complicated.
Right.
Because we have recorded an episode
Correct.
where we have talked about this.
Yes.
They will not have heard the episode
Oh, correct.
by the
It's
time
coming out later.
they hear this one.
It's coming out later.
So there's a little bit of time travel going on with this.
Why not?
So, yeah.
Let's live on the edge.
Let's live on
Why
the edge.
not?
All right,
So-
so our bourbon for the evening.
Tonight's bourbon is sort of a bourbon.
Yep.
Thresh and Winnow. Let's see.
It's hard to read.
It's hard to read. It's got this.
It's the bottle and
Premium.
bond whiskey.
There we go. Premium organic spirits, millet bottled in bond whiskey, and it has an absolutely gorgeous bottle. That reminds me very much of kind of the Art Deco architecture that you see
like
in
beveled.
yeah,
Yep.
like in the financial district in downtown Chicago.
Yep.
You know, all that artwork
Yep.
and all those buildings.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous.
It's
this
so
is
beautiful. They've scrunched the title. All of the wording
That's
is
right.
very
One of those-
tiny.
right. But I also
Tiny
love
label.
I love the bottle topper too, which is this blue iridescent
Yeah.
blue on the
glass.
top. which
Yeah,
is
it's
totally
very
different.
neat. It's
Yeah.
very neat. And Stephen and I, we have tried this already, and
Yes. And Hillary's going to try.
Hillary's going to have a
in
little bit
moment.
of it.
A
as
very
well.
tiny mouth.
And this is, it's special.
That's right. It is very good.
Kind of like the book that we just covered.
That's right. So in the full episode, you need to head back to the full episode
Yes.
of The Mystery in Mapleton. And Hillary writes under the name of H.M. Lawson.
Yes.
The full episode was a little bit over an hour, and it was a great episode. You need to head over there, and you just need to buy the book.
Yes.
Right? But what we're talking about this evening is fairly recently, correct?
Yes.
You created an LLC, which to help other authors publish their works.
Yeah, about a year ago, I had somebody reach out to me through a writer's group. They had a friend who was working on a manuscript and they needed some help editing. Would I be interested, he asked, in helping his friend edit her piece? So I said, sure, have her give me a call. We'll talk about what her goals are, and so on and so forth. A week later, we met at the Vine on Center Street in Grace Lake, and which is my new meeting location.
Which is
where I
great.
meet all
It's
of
where we
my
go to the
clients.
bourbon and festivals.
Yes,
That's right.
I
That's
know.
right.
It's
That's right.
Bourbon
such a
Fest is
gem.
there.
That's
Such a gem. And we met, we talked about her piece, and she wasn't quite sure what she wanted to do with it. So we got talking, we formulated a plan. I agreed to edit the piece, and then we were going to see if I could help her upload it to self-publish, and I did that. It was a very rewarding experience, and I enjoyed it so much, I thought, I think I could do this for more people. And almost a day after I had that thought, I had another person unrelated to this first client reach out to me. Hey, I have a piece. I need editing. Would you be interested? We met at the Vine again, same exact table, and we talked about her piece. I agreed to edit it. I said, would you like to self-publish this. I can coach you on how to do that.
Yeah.
And she said, sure, I would like to do this. And it just started snowballing, word of mouth. People said, hey, I've got this editor who can also help you self-publish. You want to get your book in the hands of readers. And so I thought, I should probably formalize this whole process. I filed for an LLC. My company is called Wilson Lindbergh Books. Those are two family names. And I have a publishing, coaching, hybrid. It's a all things rolled into one. Everything I learned through self-publishing my book, I then have turned around and I help other authors publish theirs.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
let's list the
Nice.
services. I mean, there's some really great services here. So you mentioned editing, right? That's one
Yeah.
of the services. The beta reading. So you are a reader for somebody who's, I'm assuming, wanting to put that out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of getting that thing. Formatting, ghost writing as a possible service as well, which I know is popular in many avenues. The hybrid publishing. I'm assuming that is part of if somebody's looking to do traditional publishing versus
Yeah,
self.
the hybrid publishing is really a popular feature that a popular offering that my company has. That traditional publishers will help you get your book out to readers. They will then take a cut of every book that you sell,
Right.
which they're helping you reach readers. Fine. My personal experience was I worked really hard on my book, and I really did not want to give a slice of my pretty narrow profit margin to somebody who helped me for a couple of weeks. So my company philosophy is you've put in all the work. I will, for a one-time fee, which is very affordable, I think, because as an author, you've made $0 on your book that you've been
Right.
working on for years.
Right.
It's hard to invest
Right.
hundreds or thousands of dollars, which some companies are charging. So I try to meet authors where they are, not break their budget, but also help them get their book out. So that's the hybrid publishing. So I
Okay.
will hold your hand, you get your
Move
book
through
out
it.
to the readers, and then you take the reins from there.
Cover design is another service that your company offers, as well as consultations. So walking through the process and talking to somebody for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta share your quote. You on the home page of the company.
Yes.
This I love this, and I quote: "Holding in your hands a story that began in your mind is the closest you'll get to immortality."
Yeah, I agree.
There's things that get me, and that gets me.
Yeah.
I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, that just occurred to me one day. Like, this is a
I-
really big deal to
yes.
have something, and it brings me you can't even imagine the amount of joy that it brings me to work with an author and help them get their book into the hands of their readers. And I'm not saying without my help they couldn't do that, but it's a steep learning curve to self-publish. Mark, you know,
Yep,
there's a
I do.
lot that you have to learn. And once I learned all of these things, it just became truly joyful to be able to help other authors achieve that joy.
And move into that space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For them.
And-
And give them that space.
And
Yes.
when I was doing that, KDP didn't exist. I was using CreateSpace when it was a completely separate company.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Right before
Wow.
Amazon bought them,
Yep.
and created KDP. So
Yeah.
so it was learning how to use multiple platforms, how to transfer my manuscript through those multiple platforms,
Piece by piece. Oh my
piece by
goodness.
piece. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I used, I think at the time I used 99 Designs, which was a separate company.
Yeah.
I think they're owned by Amazon now.
Probably.
That's how I found my cover artist in Romania.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a very steep learning curve, and I had to do it all on my own.
Yeah.
And it was a very piecemeal kind of process. So
Yeah.
having somebody out there who knows the ropes already and understands how to do this stuff, that's a value.
Well, it's an
Yeah.
emotional process
Yeah.
too.
It is.
Now you developed the LLC. Did you do that on your own, or did you
I
go
did.
through? Yeah, because that tends to be something that's available now for people to be able to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm assuming you went through that process and just kind of got it all set up, and
Yep.
that was it. Yeah.
Exactly right.
Right.
Yeah.
How many authors do you have now, or how many have you?
I'm working with 11 authors. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a good, robust.
It is a
sizable
robust
clientele. Yeah.
Yes, I'm at the point
Yeah.
now where I cannot just say like, sure, I'll help you start. Starting next week. I have to schedule it months out because if everyone is kind of finishing up their project at the same time, it can get.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of time commitment involved with different phases require more time. So
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
exciting.
I just helped a guy and his buddy who've been developing a kid's book, almost like a graphic novel thing.
Okay, cool.
They've been working on it since they were college students, and now
Oh,
they're
wow.
they're in their late 40s, early 50s,
Okay,
something
it's
like
time,
that.
it's
you know,
time.
it's time. It's time for them to do it, and it was fun to help them figure it out and where to go and what to use. But then also I had some limitations too, because as you know from your book with the illustrations,
Yes.
the formatting is so different and can be
So
a
tedious.
huge nightmare.
Yeah.
And so I was able to give him lots of good information. But then when I found out that almost every single page has an illustration on it, my response was, good luck.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Because I don't
Yeah.
know anything about that.
Yeah, right. It's a different beast for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's try the bourbon.
Let's try the bourbon.
Try it.
Because we're already at 10 minutes and we got to stay at 15 or under.
Yes, that's right.
Liar.
All right, this is our Thresh and Winnow.
Yes.
KOVAL.
Yeah. Thresh and Winnow by KOVAL. This is the Millet bottled in bond Millet whiskey.
What do you think?
It's different.
totally
I'm not
different.
a big bourbon drinker, so I'm a blank slate here. But it is different. It's less fumey than the other one.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you go to the full episode, we had 3 Floyds, right? The Devil's Whip.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a
This is-
rye.
That was a rye.
It was very sweet and rich and warm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This has a sweetness to it, a candy-ish sweetness to it,
Yes. And very aromatic.
an aromatic, floral.
Yes. I get wildflowers and sugar,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
I get kind of a bourbon taste.
A bourbony.
Bourbony.
Go to episode 1 of Beers, Books,
Yes.
and Bourbon, where the bourbon
were-
is bourbony.
We were just talking about that before.
If we write a book about our podcast progress, we need to partner with you as a potential partner.
I can
We
get
could-
you where you need to be.
We could
Yes.
we could be taken off in a whole different
We
direction.
can call it bourbony.
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 The
I love
story behind Beards, Books, and Bourbon.
it. From bourbony to
From bourbony to floral. That's right.
from sophisticated to sophisticated.
That's right. Where are we now? 170
That's right.
bottles later,
That's
right? That's what we got, right?
Yeah.
This is a good
From
the-
prominent brow ridge to prominent palate.
I love
when
it.
we first tasted this, we were kind of blown away in terms of our tasting palate when she introduced this to us down at KOVAL.
Yeah.
Really quickly became a favorite of ours.
Right. We
It's very good.
kind of described it as a sunset over a flowery meadow.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
we were back in that sunset. It was like an epiphany for
Yeah.
us. That was,
Yeah, it really
that
was.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
So how do you manage the publishing and your writing?
That's a great question. Not well.
Yeah. As it should be, maybe. As it should be.
Maybe, although I really don't want to sacrifice my own writing.
Sure.
But I do get a great sense of satisfaction from helping other people.
Well, sure,
And I
sure.
took a personality assessment called 16 Personalities.
Ah.
I've always been very against, pigeonholing myself. But my
Yes.
sister was like, no, you've got to try it. It's amazingly accurate.
Okay.
I tried it. I took the assessment, a series of questions on a scale of 1 to 7 or something. And my results came back. This personality that I represent finds extreme satisfaction in helping other people achieve their goals. And
Right,
I
but
thought, my mind kind of exploded. Like, that's literally what I've been doing and finding so much joy
Yeah,
in
that's
really,
right.
I mean, it's not like, oh, I feel good helping. Like, I really, on a very
That's
deep
right.
spiritual level,
That's right.
love helping people.
Including yourself.
Yes.
Right?
So it fulfills
part
something
of it,
that I
right?
need.
Right.
But I also need to dedicate more time to my own writing. So.
That is fantastic. So this particular website now different from hmlawsonbooks.com.
Yes, hmlawsonbooks.com is my author website, and
Right.
then my publishing company is wilsonlindbergbooks.com.
Right, Wilson, Wilson, Lindbergh, Lindberg, books.com,
Yep.
which is the business side, the publishing business side of Hillary's work.
Yes.
So you've got to check this out, right? The book itself is part of a trilogy, so we are anxiously awaiting Pinehurst, which is going to be the second one,
The
right?
Puzzle in Pinehurst.
Puzzle in Pinehurst.
Book 2 is in the works.
In the works. We will be waiting for it, for
Thank you.
sure.
Thank
we hope
you.
that you will that we'll be able to read it with you and kind of maybe have you back on the show. We are also thinking of, having some guest hosts in the future, so that might be an opportunity
That'd be
as
really
well.
fun. Yeah.
But then on the business side of things, and I love the logo too. I'm just seeing the logo.
Yeah,
now.
the logo's very cool.
Yeah, the logo's
Thank
pretty
you.
cool.
I designed that myself.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I just happened to notice it just now as I was looking at I'm looking at the pictures of your author lineup here, which is great. And then I saw the logo. And on the business side of things, if you are a publisher local, kind of check it out. Check out what she's got here in terms of the services that are offered, and then reach out for conversation.
Absolutely.
So that is our oopsisode. We are at 14 minutes and 10 seconds, and that is where we're holding it today.
I'm sure I can derail this.
Nope, we're not derailing it at all. We are doing
I'm
it.
really proud of us.
We are proud, and if we keep talking, we're going to go over. So we're keeping it the same thing. So thank you once again, Hillary, for being
What
with
was
us.
that word in French again?
My
Both
pleasure.
on the full episode and on the oopsisode.
Was it crappy school?
It's not crappy school. It's denouement, and you didn't pronounce it correctly, and you never will. And
He's so angry.
Yeah.
He is.
So angry.
It's a French girl.
angry
You're making me.
Frenchman.
I need to have a cigarette on the side.
15 seconds.
Oh, you are not French. What's wrong with you?
I do not know what is wrong with you.
Thank you once again for being with us.
It's been a pleasure. Thank
Right.
you so much.
And please check out Hillary's author side and business side as well. Check everything out. Buy the books. Get it wherever you buy your books. Support local bookstores, local authors, local places where literature is available to you. Any of those. It's at This Old Book in Grays Lake. It's at About Time in Libertyville.
Yes.
Just get those. Support.
Check out your local locales. Have
That's
you ever
right.
seen your backyard? You should
It's
check that
there
out.
too.
It's there.
Is there too. And remember, make sure you check out Beards, Books, and Bourbon wherever you download your podcast, your social media, all over the place. We are everywhere. Leave us some stars.
We're in your closet.
Leave it. We might be in your closet.
We're hiding under your bed.
That
we're
might
watching
be a
you
little
sleep.
Trickier. And we're gonna
That's
just
not creepy
kinda-
at all.
No, it's not creepy at all. Let's leave that one out. You're going to edit that part out,
Absolutely not.
right? But as always, if you're not listening to Beards, Books, and Bourbon,
You're doing it wrong.
good night, everybody.
Good night.